You were the first celebrity I saw to embrace TikTok. And now I see the people from Shark Tank on there.
Right.
And I see, they're all trying to, Dr. Phil's on there now. And that was like really
But
bold.
I've always embraced every platform.
And you
right away.
embraced David really early.
But I'm fascinated
like that was a huge deal. Like when David
I
said
love
Howie
him.
Mandel wanted to shoot bits in the car.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, he came to the office.
And then we would come and you were always so funny.
I'll
and you were
always do
so
it.
kind.
And I'm always looking and curiosity is my biggest fuel. So I want to know what people, as a comedian, I want to have some point of reference. I want to know what people are talking about. I want to know what's influencing. I want to know why. And it's really easy. I was talking to somebody my age the other day. It's really easy to shut down. It is so easy. As a young kid, you listen to music because you want to know what the hottest new music is, and that's what you want. Or you stay online because you want to see what the trends are, what people are doing, whether with fashion, makeup, whatever it is, sounds. You read you don't read magazines, but all that shit's online. You're just aware, and you're like this sponge that takes things in, and everybody kind of looks alike. You look at young people; they're all dressing in whatever the fashion is and then you reach an age where you go, I don't care anymore. I don't want to search and see what's the top trending thing. You know what? These are comfortable pants. This is what I'm going to wear. This haircut that I got that I've had for 3 years is the haircut. And then you start talking to younger people and you go, that's music? My music was music. Yours isn't music. Well, you just stopped. And that's really easy.
I love that. When I was married, I think that's what I was, when I got divorced, that was like the big thing with me. It was like, I loved my ex-wife a lot, but I didn't like the life that we had. I didn't like sitting with the same two couples every Friday night. I just didn't. And I was just like.
But that's most people. Most people find their little circle, their little world.
Yeah.
And they live in it. And
but that's
they're not
crazy
exposed.
To me. That's crazy to me.
That's most people. And that's how they're able to, that's what fake news is. Whatever the algorithm that comes into you because you're not exposed to so much. I think in this world right now, I expose myself to as much as for somebody who's a germaphobe, I expose myself to as much as I can expose myself for. Online, on travel, talking to people that I would never, when my parents, when I grew up I'm from suburban Toronto, everybody that came into our house looked like my parents, were the same level of socioeconomic. They were making the same amount of money. They just all looked like everybody, and everybody in the neighborhood looked like a neighborhood. When you go into show business, you're dealing with people from all different countries, all different cultures, all different ages, all different sexuality, you're just exposed to that. And that kind of opens your eyes to the world. But you can also be turned off and go, it's just tired to, But I'm curious. My wife gets mad at me and I'll go into a restaurant. I talk to strangers all the time and I go, what is that? How'd you do that? What is that thing you're carrying? What is that? And she goes, Howie.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. And she goes, do you have to know what's what's in their satchel? What is that? Why do you have to know that? And I'm just really interested. And I'm really interested in technology. And that's why as we sit here, I was showing you, I'm proto.
Howie has a thing, guys, that he's funding where he can beam anybody anywhere. It's called Proto. And it's a guy, David Nussbaum created it or has something to do with it. And it's over here, and check it out. It's pretty cool. So have you been beamed anywhere yet?
Everywhere.
Where have you been beamed?
Montreal.
Oh, Just for Laughs Festival?
Yeah.
Don't you own that or something?
One of the partners.
Yeah, one of the partners.
New York.
That's pretty cool. Did you do
London,
Did you do a set?
Korea.
Do you do jokes?
Well, no. Wherever there's one turned on, I go, even if they're not ready for me, I'll just say, let me beam in. And then when people pass me, it's a hologram. That's my dream, to be everywhere without going anywhere.
Yeah, it's perfect for you.
It is.
Totally perfect.
Yeah, but I'm interested in technology. I'm interested in, there's a couple of other companies in here. I was with Universal for years. I was with Universal for years. And I felt like I had an office on the lot here at Universal.
Oh, cool.
You'd think so. But I felt like I was throwing a party at my parents' house. So I had to leave. It was so corporate. You know, I go through gates. If I wanted to shoot something or do something weird, or I was interested in something, I had to ask a lot of parents. So I bought warehouses here that you're coming into, and I invite my friends. You know,
you're a YouTuber.
And whether
at
it's
heart.
Is that a YouTuber?
Yeah, that's a YouTuber to like get a space and put up cameras and.
No. But it wasn't even about cameras. It was about just if you and I have an idea right now, just an idea that even for an old-fashioned TV show, I could shoot a sizzle right now, or we could sit in the room. You know, I could shoot a sizzle as a sales tape. Yeah. You know, or I can get somebody on the phone, or I can bring them in and have a meeting here without having to call down to the front gate to get passes to get onto the lot. It's my own playroom. I finally moved out and got my own apartment. I feel like.
Yeah. It's an archaic system, and it's done.